goodness.
A lot of work. Can you hear me?
Wow. That was some.
All
But hey,
right.
look, we did it. We're 100 years old between the two of us. We figured it out. Oh my God. Yeah, but that just shows how stubborn we are. Like,
Right.
we'll get it.
So for anybody who's watching this, or will be watching it after we post it, assuming it's not so horrible that we're not going to post it, this is our first time going live, so that's why we're laughing. We've been working, well, I've been working at it for about 20 minutes. Laurie's been laughing at me.
Just in case you weren't sure this was the first time.
So are we calling this the green room?
I think we should. I think that's appropriate. What is a green room?
Well, I've never seen one, but I'm told that's a place where the performers, in our case comedians, will hang out while they're waiting to go on stage and perform.
That's right.
Our idea of a green room is, Laurie?
Well, I think we were chit-chatting. We weren't drunk or anything, were we? I don't think we were talking about it would be fun just to call it a green room because we're both comedians and we're just hanging out talking about backstage stuff.
Right.
I think it seems fitting. I've been in a green room, but none of them have been green.
Right. Why do they call it green?
I don't know. Why don't you ask the Googles and get back with us?
All right. We'll do that next time.
Hey, somebody's watching us.
No way.
Can you see who it is?
I don't know. How do I check?
I don't know. I think we got to look on the laptop and on the phone.
It's not showing on the laptop, so I don't really know. I don't know why.
What we're doing is we're an example to anybody who thinks that they can't go live. We're here to say, oh, yeah, just do it. Just figure it out. Say yes and then figure it out as you go.
If you have any questions, then we'll be the ones to ask because we just went through all this. There it is. We are on live. Look at that. Let's see. All I see is you.
Okay, it shows one. Is that one eyeball mine? Is it showing because I'm the only one that's on? That's all right. Oh, no, we got two. So let's just keep on rolling in this green room because it's new. It'll pick up. People will catch the replay.
We got Steve. Hey, Steve. Wow, somebody's watching us. Okay, we got to get professional now. We have an audience.
Okay.
Right.
We've never been professional in our lives.
Professionals, have you said?
Yeah. So anyway, we wanted to talk about your you have an open mic tonight, right? That's a Wednesday?
Correct. It's at a place called Burgers on Main. That's why I wear the Bomb Squad t-shirt. The crew at the Burgers on Main call themselves the Bomb Squad. So I bought a bunch of Bomb Squad shirts to wear when I'm at the open mic.
Okay, back up. Why do they call themselves Bomb Squad? Isn't it? It's a burger joint, right?
Burgers on Main. I can't see myself. The comments are in the way. There we go. Burgers on Main. Bomb. Bomb without the beans. They're not the Bomb Squad. Just Bomb Squad.
I was thinking you don't really want to eat burgers and then talk about. Never mind. So it's a Burgers on Main in Maine. Right?
Nope.
That's what state you're in?
Burgers on Main without the E. That's in Main Street. It's right on Main Street in Somersworth, New Hampshire, as I like to say. Somersworth, Cowhamster.
That's why you have that accent?
Yeah, Baba. No, that's not New Hampshire accent. That's Maine accent, Mr. Man. I'll tell you what. You go up Maine, you don't live up here very long. You people start to understand. It's kind of like being in London, having that Cockney accent. You no one knows what you're saying. Yeah.
What's that, sweetie?
And I was being nice. I was being nice. My mother used to always take her car to, but I forgot his name now. Fritz, not Fritz. It'll come to me. Doesn't matter. Garage in North York, Maine. She always took it to him, and he probably had the worst Maine accent of anybody I ever saw, and he talked like this. Yes, sir. Bring that car right up in here. We'll put it up there on the left. We'll open up that hood and take a look in there and see if it's got the oil in that engine. It doesn't have the oil in there. Oh, might need a little more right here, and them tires right there. And then you all set. We'll have it ready in 20, 30 minutes. Go. All right, how's that? Sound good to you? Yes, sir, Mr. Man. All righty then.
That sounds like Evan Costello bit.
And his whole family talked like that.
All right, so get back to the bomb. I want to hear more about this. You have an open mic tonight, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern.
7 p.m. East Coast time.
Okay, so do comics and wannabe comics have to sign up in advance, or do they show up and go up, or how's it work?
Well, they don't have to. I always ask people to contact me when I post it on Facebook and stuff like that, so I have an idea who's coming, because it's only, I think this will be our 7th week, so we're not at the point where we have this long list of people waiting in line to get up to the stage and have to turn anybody away or tell them they can only.
I'd wait. I'd do it.
Yeah. So it's nice to know who's coming. Right now I've heard from Brandon, Connor, and Robin, and me. So that's 4 that are definite for tonight. This guy, John, he doesn't email me. I don't know if he has my email. Well, he does. I've given him my zero defects pen and flashlight combination. So he has my information. He usually shows up. He just started doing this when we started this open mic. He was there one night, and he's like, I got a joke. He came up and he told one joke. Wasn't even there for 90 seconds. And then he's been building his repertoire.
That's how you do it.
He's kind of funny. He's pretty good.
So what if somebody's never done it before? Like, what if they're just in there eating a burger and then their wife says, do it, you're funny, do it. Can they?
We had one of those. Another guy named Josh, 2 or 3 weeks ago, he said something about he had a joke. And I was like, you got a joke? I said, bring it on up here. And he told it. And it wasn't too funny, but it was okay for someone who'd never done it before. And I always like to remind people that it's one thing to have a joke to tell. It's another thing to get up in front of the microphone and tell it. It's quite an experience. That scared the hell out of me the first time I did.
Yep, you got to feel the fear and do it anyway, because everybody's scared. Gets easier though.
And it's a little bit tricky because this is a restaurant, although we've been given the okay for a little cussing. But
gosh darn it!
Yes,
darn it!
And I tell so I when I say the F word, I try to keep it to friggin' this and friggin' that, but sometimes I say the bad one. But I mean, I've been in there when there's kids, there's babies, kids 2, 3, 4 years old. I think a couple weeks ago we had a kid in there that was probably about 10 or 12. And we try to tone it down a little bit, not to be like too graphic about certain things that could offend parents and their children.
Well, you know what? Hey, that's an interesting topic because we talk about clean comedy a lot. You know that I do clean comedy. And for my purposes, clean comedy does not mean, it's clean adult humor. So it's not that I don't say anything that I wouldn't feel comfortable saying in front of my grandma or my kids or something. But some of the references kids aren't going to get, like if I'm going to talk about, something that happened as a 70s kid, the kids in the audience aren't going to get it. But I guess I don't worry too much about that, right? If the parents are going to bring them in during a comedy night with some assurance that they're not going to hear too many F-bombs, then the comic should be speaking to the adults still, right? Just being aware that there's children there.
Yep, totally. And I try to be clean myself. I don't get too rude. Most of the stuff I say can be said any place. And sometimes, like you said, I do some references that kids don't really get. And I drop the F-bomb once in a while, but that's about as unclean as I can get.
Unclean.
I just took a shower. You can't smell me from there, can you? So
no.
We go 7 to 8. We've had as little as 4 comedians, I think, and one night we had 9. We packed them right in. I try to give everybody 10 minutes.
Holy smokes! You're generous.
Yeah.
Around these parts, sometimes it's 3, 5, 7.
Yep.
So 10 minutes is a nice treat.
It's the same way around here. Most of the open mics I've been to in Maine are 5 minutes, and I've noticed them posting in the greater Boston area, which isn't too far from where I am. Sometimes those are 3 or 4 minutes and stuff like that. And I think, wow, that's not much time.
Okay, but you know what? Sometimes it's a blessing to only have people up there for 3 minutes, because sometimes, as they're working on their craft, they're not quite good yet. So do you really want to listen to 10 minutes of them trying?
Well, if we only get 5 comedians and we got an hour to fill, I kind of don't have a lot of choice. And there are some that are funnier than others, and I don't feel like it's fair to the guys that aren't really funny to tell them, well, you can only have 5 minutes. And then the guys who are a little funnier tell them, oh, you can have 10. Some of them doing 12, 13 minutes. So until we get to a point where we don't have enough time for all the comedians that show up.
Well, it's your show, your rules, right? You're going to come to Jareth's Burger on the Main, and you're the boss.
Right. I'm the boss, and I answer to the bomb squad. So we have, what else?
Can people bring notes up if they're not comfortable yet? Or do they have to pretty much have it memorized?
They can pretty much do what they want. I don't think there's any hard and fast rule about notes in the open mic scene. Lots of people bring notes. Some of the guys just use their smartphone, which is kind of nice. It's not so conspicuous. A lot of times I'll go up there with a clipboard with people's names on it and stuff, so I keep track of what I'm doing and notes about. Don't forget to tip the servers and things I'm supposed to say that I always forget because you get up at the mic and you start thinking about different things and who's next and what you're supposed to say.
Well, do you have any tips? What if somebody's brand new and either they've never done it or they've done it a couple of times? Almost in anything that you learn, if you practice the same thing over and over, but you're practicing it poorly, you're going to just keep making the same mistake. So if somebody wants to get a little bit better, is there something that they can do to help themselves improve?
Absolutely. First of all, you can ask for feedback. I'm always willing to help anybody who asks for it.
Oh, you need really broad shoulders when you ask for feedback, though. No, I mean, I think you're absolutely right. That's really good, but you got to be prepared that it's not always going to be, yay, that was awesome.
Record your set. Oh, that's a little bonus that I've been doing since I've started this open mic. I've been recording every show, and anybody who comes and gives me their email address gets a free copy of their performance.
What?
Yeah, they love it. I haven't started charging.
Do you know that here they charge, well, some of them charge $20. I mean, I think they donate it to a charity or something, maybe, or part of it, but for their time, because the hosts, they put a lot of time into producing an open mic. You're not charging anybody and you're filming everybody.
Right.
And editing and downloading.
I usually give them something. Like I have these, I make up pens that say Zero Defects Comedy on them. I usually give one of those away, and I got flashlights, and you look behind me, can't quite see it. Hold on.
I can't quite see it.
Those little black things on the wall that say Zero Defects. Those are reusable shopping bags. Can you see them?
No, I'm old, but I believe you.
Believe me. Those are reusable shopping bags. I gave those to everybody in the restaurant one night. Got one. That was like the first or second show I did. I gave all the customers one. So I try to be different because, we go to all these open mics and you go and you wait your turn and, you do your thing, and it's not really exciting. I want this to be more like a fun thing that people get to do rather than just, I want to feel like work.
Are the comics trying to bring in people too? Like, are they promoting it on their social media? Hey, come see me at Burgers on Main tonight, Wednesday, 7 o'clock.
Yep, and I got to give extra kudos to Josh Florence, who was a great guy, and he took a whole stack of, I made up, like, they call them postcards. It has that flyer that I post to Facebook. I had a bunch of those printed up, and Josh took a bunch of them and handed them out all around Rochester and Manchester, New Hampshire. I didn't even ask him to. He's like, oh, it's great. So I'm going to print them up myself. Like, dude, here, you don't have to print them up. Here you go. So that was really nice. And a couple of the other guys, I think Jack and maybe John and who else was there that night? Connor. I think they took some too and handed them out. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of like a little family. We all get along and everyone's pretty cool, and most of the same people show up every week. We have a few people that alternate, but we have a base of 4 or 5 that show up almost every week, and that's fun.
I speculate there's people either out here in TV land or sitting in the burger joint who always wanted to do this, or watching you guys said, oh, I think I can do this. I think I can want to do it. I mean, I think it would be awesome if you if new people showed up every single week And we totally know how nerve-wracking that is, right? I mean, some people wait months and years just to get the nerve up. I like to follow Mel Robbins. You familiar with her work? She's got one of her, not a spiel, whatever, but she says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it. You know, whenever you get a thought that comes into your mind, you count from 5 backwards. And yeah, but she says that the science behind that is your brain will talk yourselves out of it in 5 seconds. So you just have to decide, I'm going to do it. And there you go.
I got to be careful though sometimes when I use the 5-second rule, because I'll use the 5-second rule and I'll run out the door with no clothes on because I didn't feel like putting them on. But if I wait more than 5 seconds, then I should probably put some clothes on.
That's why you're sitting down now, right? Because it's a family show. Well, this is fun. I wish I was closer. I would come. So we should try and do this green room more often. This is our first time. We survived it. Maybe we can do it on my Facebook page one time and then come back to Zero Defects another time. We'll flip-flop around.
Yeah.
You want to?
I like the sounds of that. Yeah.
So how many people do you think are going to show up tonight? 400 or 500?
I think they have a 76 people limit. It's a small place. And we went over that the second night. Second night they had to turn some people away because there was too many people. But last week there was a Bruins game. I don't know what a Bruin is, but whatever that is, there was a game last Wednesday and nobody showed up. So we've gone from overfilling the house to underfilling the house.
Hey, is Steve still here? Can you see who's on? I can't see on my end. Steve, he was here.
Steve is there. I don't know if he's still there or not. I don't know
because Steve, if you're still there, Steve, you and Dennis run a mic too, don't you? I might be talking to myself. I don't know. We're figuring it out.
He hasn't made a comment in 13 minutes, so I think he might have left.
Probably because we ignored him. We were ignoring him. It's rude. I don't like to be ignored. People are rude. Oh, and Eyeball just came back on. This is like, all these kids telling my mom's on Facebook now. Here we the geriatrics doing this. Anyway, I don't know how long you want to go. I want to respect people's time too, because you and I could talk for hours.
Right. Yes, this is true. We don't. I hate getting into a 2-hour-long video that's nothing but people talking about
nonsense. Yeah.
So tonight,
Jerry Seinfeld show. Plug it, baby.
This is what's the date? Wednesday, the 19th of June. Tonight, it's 7 p.m. Burgers on Main Street, Somersworth, New Hampshire. Come have fun, get something to eat. They have great food. They have great staff. The people there are awesome. Especially Sonia, she's the boss, and Dave, I think he's the owner. There are a couple of great people. Faith and Fallon work there. A couple more great people. Most of the people.
This is starting to sound like a acceptance speech. I'd like to thank all of the people and my mom and Sonia and Josh and everybody. We just love you. We love you.
If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing this. Right?
That's right. All right, well, let's figure out what we're going to talk about again in the green room, or if anybody has any ideas what these two knuckleheads should talk about. I think it's a good idea. We're figuring out technology. We're living large.
Living large, yeah.
All right, well, what time is it? Okay, it's almost 4 p.m. Eastern time. You got to go curl your hair or something right before it's showtime tonight.
Yep, I got to go shower and shave and the other S1, and then
smile. Yeah, S word.
And then head on over there and see what's cooking.
All right, dear. Well, thanks for entertaining us while we tried to figure this out. Just think, we don't want to set the bar too high to start, so it's just better. It's just going to go up from here.
See you all again soon, I hope.
Talk soon, darling.
Bye.
Bye.